Tickling is one of the fun and funny things that many of us use to make others laugh while playing with friends or joking with family members, but you must have noticed that we are not able to make ourselves laugh by tickling. Actually, this work has no attraction for us, but what is the reason for it? In this video, we are going to talk about tickling and answer this question. Did you know there are different types of tickles? Didn't you know? In general, there are two types of tickling. Good tickling, like when family members or friends tickle us and make us laugh. Bad tickling, like when an insect walks on the body and gives us a bad feeling. Both of them are good for humans and have their own advantages. Ever since humans stepped on the earth thousands of years ago, they have been familiar with tickling, each of which has its own advantages. Tickling makes us notice when an insect or an animal sits on our human body and we remove them from our body. Now we all know that our body has small holes that usually hair passes through the skin or sweat through these holes. Now imagine that unimaginable, very dangerous insects can pass through these holes after a period of time to try to pass through these holes and can introduce their harmful substances into our body, or they may get their poisonous substances from they introduce this agent into our body, which may even cause the death of us humans. Now, with our sense of tickling, we have noticed these insect or banana animals, and we do not let them harm our body. Humans also have different senses when it comes to tickling. Some of them, like me, are extremely sensitive, so they show sensitivity and react to the smallest insect or insects and don't let them get hurt. Some scientists say that these people live longer than other people and their bodies have the least bites. Under the comments, write which type of person you are and whether your body has the most stinging or not. Tickling has caused all humans to be more tickled during their evolution due to this advantage, and with the help of this sense and characteristic, they remain safe from dangers. Another tickle is a good tickle that makes us feel good and makes us laugh and have fun. Did you know that tickling tenna is not only for humans, even animals are tickled? For example, when chimpanzees tickle each other, they make breathing noises. Tickling causes that when we tickle each other among families, a good feeling is created between families, and tickling each other is common all over the world. When a mother tickles her son, a feeling of affection is formed between the two, which makes the mother feel relaxed and kiss her child, and even makes the mother herself smile. In a survey, everyone thought that tickling and the feeling of being tickled is a good feeling for everyone. But when they did this survey, they realized that out of 84 students, only 32% had good pleasure, and 32% of them had no feeling, and 36% of them they hated this feeling, and even some of these people have such a strange feeling that when they are tickled, they are embarrassed to show their tickled feeling because they are embarrassed. Now the question is, why can't we tickle ourselves? The motor system is a system that most animals as well as humans have in their body. This system consists of our muscles and brain and is the factor that allows us to move. When we move, the brain sends a program to the muscles by sending electrical signals and with the help of nerves that are spread like wires all over the body. This program tells the muscles when and how to move and what to expect after moving. We have 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing, and the program sent from the brain to the muscles predicts what these senses will change and feel after each specific movement. When we want to tickle ourselves, our brain sends a program through the nerves that tells the hand muscles to perform the tickling movement and tells other muscles that they are being tickled. While when someone else tickles us, our muscles have not received such a program from the brain, so we are surprised and feel tickled. We can't tickle ourselves because the brain is always one step ahead, telling the senses and muscles what to expect, so we won't be surprised. Now that we understand why tickling us doesn't make us smile, let's talk about our most ticklish member. Most of the tickles in our body are the neck, armpits, soles of the feet, and stomach. Some areas are more sensitive than others. Now the dark and dangerous part of this case is that in prisons and places where criminals are tortured, tickling is used for torture. For example, in Germany in the past years, tickling is used as a form of punishment so that the criminal dies from laughing too much. It is interesting to know that the human nerve receptors in the brain do not distinguish between the nature of external stimuli, that is, if the tickling person is a human or a robot or an object. Our human body and brain perceive this feeling the same. Did you know that tickling is physically painful for humans? So if you use tickling to make children laugh, I suggest you don't tickle and use other methods to make them laugh. What is your opinion? What are the appropriate ways to laugh, and what is your opinion about tickling? Thank you for watching this video and completing your information about tickling. Please subscribe to my channel so that I can increase my and your general information. I am waiting for your comment.